Hi, everybody. We have made it to Friday, and I'm posting this little mini lesson just to get you started on today's classwork. I'm going to click over to the screen now so you don't see me, but our mini lesson for today, the agenda is our do now, which you already know where that's posted and probably have already done. We're going to go through some key dates and terms. We're going to talk a little bit about the 14th Amendment, and then I'm going to have you for classwork investigate in depth Plessy v. Ferguson, a very important case that impacted the country, and of course your exit ticket for today. For our key dates and terms, we have the 14th Amendment that was ratified or approved in 1868. That was right after the Civil War, in that period right after the Civil War. And the 14th Amendment to the Constitution granted citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including former slaves, and guaranteed citizens equal protection of the laws. Then secondly, I have naturalized citizen written here. That is someone who has completed the process set by Congress to become a citizen of the United States. Obviously, you can pause right here to finish copying these into your notebook and then pick up again once you are finished. So the 14th Amendment, keeping in mind 1868, that's almost 100 years before we're talking about the 1950s and the civil rights movement. So what did the 14th Amendment do? The opening section defines U.S. citizenship as anybody born or naturalized in the U.S. This clearly reversed the Supreme Court's notorious 1857 decision in Dred Scott, in which it was decided that a Black man, even if born free, could not claim rights of citizenship under the federal Constitution. The next clause in Section 1 says that no state shall make or enforce any law that abridges the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. This greatly expanded the civil and legal rights of all American citizens, protecting them from infringement by the states as well as by the federal government. And then the third clause says that nor shall the state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. This expanded the due process clause of the Fifth Amendment to apply to the states as well as the federal government. Over time, the Supreme Court has interpreted this clause to guarantee a wide array of rights against infringement by the states, including those in the Bill of Rights, which include freedom of speech, free exercise of religion, the right to bear arms, etc., as well as the right to privacy and other fundamental rights that are not mentioned elsewhere in the Constitution. And finally, the Equal Protection Clause, which says that nor will it deny or any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the law, was clearly intended to stop state governments from discriminating against Black Americans. And over the years, that has played a key role, it says here, a key role in many landmark civil rights cases. So what happened? This amendment was passed in 1868. So how did we get the situation where we had the Jim Crow laws? We're going to take a look now. You're going to look at both an overview and actual excerpts from the case of Plessy v. Ferguson. And once you've done that and you do your exit ticket for today, you are done with humanities. You made it through our first partial week of distance learning. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me. Otherwise, have a fantastic weekend, and I will talk to everybody soon. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.